this morning for our meditation a day. So we invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the music while you meditate in your own way. Teri and I will be behind the action here, meditating together. And in about 25 minutes, we're going to come back on and we're going to share with you what we experienced in meditation. It's always fascinating what comes out of these meditative times together. We're glad you're here to join in on it. So with that, please make yourselves at home. Teri's going to share some music and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Oh. Okay, and it's a technological wonder today. Wow. Okay, Teri, where do we want to start with that?
Hi, everyone. We hope that you had an enjoyable experience as you were meditating. Ruth and I just really went to a place of healing today. Healing for ourselves, healing for the planet. And it was a very interesting experience. We envisioned a crystal grid around our planet. And Ruth called in the 500,000 Earth Angels to work with this grid to help us all to experience it, even if you weren't able to. There were some that weren't able to really go inside to do a release. So there were many that were holding space for each other, holding up those who either couldn't or were not ready to do any release. And the angels were doing the work. We didn't have to do it. All we had to do was accept it and allow it to happen. It was a beautiful release.
There was a great deal of fear, anger, resentment, sadness.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing how impacted not only individuals but the planet as a whole was, with so many people feeling these low-level energies. And part of what we heard was, don't judge yourself or others for having these emotions. So that was a piece of grace, I thought. But boy, the Earth Angels, there were so many ascended masters there on the grid supporting it. We saw Christ, Moses, Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Metatron, Azrael, Divine Mother, Lady Portia, Mary Magdalene. It was a full house there. Yeah. There was a lot of work with releasing of grief. And well, we know from the angelic gems, the color pink helps with, pink is shared with us for releasing of grief. There was a lot of pink there on the crystalline grid today. We actually saw the planet with the grid around it being put in the healing pool. And all of the healing liquid, if you have been here with us on EWN, you've experienced going to the healing pool. And the whole planet was doused in clearing and healing energy. And at one point, it looked like it was doused in Pepto-Bismol. It was that pink of a pink. And then we saw that with that clearing and with that healing, a lot of energy was being released, and sort of the collective angst across the planet was given a break. It was really beautiful and relaxing for us to see, having been there ourselves.
Yeah, the energy of grief is an interesting energy, but it's one that happens not just with death, it happens with change as well. And as we all know, we are in the midst of so much change this year. In the very beginning of our meditation, even before the grid was put into place, I was seeing us, each of us, as being attached with a ball and chain. And it was so heavy. That ball was just like a heavy, heavy metal ball and a big chain that we were attached to. And my prayer and my intention is to not go forward into the rest of this year carrying that ball and chain. So my intention for all of us is for that to be released. And then as the grid came in, Ruth was seeing how there were magnets on the grid, and it was pulling us upward. It was pulling that energy so that we don't have to stay attached to that ball and chain. It was like representative of the ascension, that we can lift up, we can be light energy. and not have to be so tethered down to that heaviness of what we've been going through and what we're still going through. So that was an interesting part of the meditation as well, just asking to be released from that heavy energy. Some of it was coronavirus. Some of it is the election that's coming up, other changes that are going on in our world, disasters, strife, whatever it may look like. So the grid was pulling us, even as we were doing our work, it was lifting us up higher.
Providing that calm,
Mm-hmm.
that collective calm that we haven't felt in a long time, actually. And what we did see too was that light workers were being asked to hold space for others as they were able. Now, we know that light workers are all human and get caught up in the emotions as well. So those who were at a place where they were capable were being asked to support. And we saw that they were. So thank you to all of you who were involved with that. So I guess with that, Teri, I mean, that was the meditation.
Mm-hmm. That was the meditation.
Yeah.
Just feel that calmness, feel into the energy of pink today. Just let that come over you. And it was like even the ones that weren't able to do the work, the ones that had their head buried or their head covered, they still received energy from the angels. They were like, it's okay. It's okay. And that's the big message. Just allow. If you're feeling anger, if you're feeling grief or hurt or resentment or guilt or shame, whatever it might be, it's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Don't criticize or judge yourself for feeling, but just allow the energy, whatever you want to let go of, whatever you don't want to drag with you into the rest of this year, just make a decision to let it go. And you'll have help. You're not alone. That was another big message. You're not doing this alone. We have the help of these angels. Just allow it. And if you want to re-listen to that music as you're doing it, it will be soothing for you. And just see yourself covered in pink, whatever shade of pink it is for you, and let it happen. We love you so much. And thank you for joining us today, and share this out with others. If you know someone that could use these words today, share it out with them.
And lastly, we were reminded to walk in love, sit in love. If you are looking for some emotion to replace other emotion that you're tired of carrying, soak in love. Just allow yourself that grace. Allow the people around you that grace of you just being in love today. So with that, we're going to let you go, but thank you so much for joining us. So much love to you here from Enlightened World Network. Take good care and God bless.